everybody, Nerdigans. This is the one and only Packer Girl 89. Today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Platinum End Chapter 50. So, basically what the situation is right now is we have Yuneda and Mirai and Hoshi over on the field doing their thing. And then we have Nakamai, who is being controlled by the Red Arrow. And I'm sad because I love Nakamai. Fucking Yuneda ruined my boy. And then Nakamai is holding Saki, Yumiki, and Tamari hostage. And I still believe that Muni, who again is the Angel of Destruction, is manipulating Yuneda. I really do. I just have this feeling that Muni is. Because remember, this is the Angel of Destruction we're talking about. Anyway, let's get to chapter 50 and see what's going to go down in the hostage situation, and also see if Mirai actually fucking killed Yuneda, or if we got fucking played. So here we go. Chapter 50 is titled For Yourself. Do what I say and I won't kill you. Oh gosh. We're locked inside. This is my fault. So you tricked us? Only until their talk is over. This is making sure we don't create a new false god. You don't have to make threats. I'm not doing anything to you. Oh, shit. Come on. Oh, Yumiki got him. What? It won't stick. It won't stick in him? Another red arrow. It must be Dr. Yuneda's. Finally, you guys figure it out. You should have tried to shoot Nakamai with a red arrow sooner. I don't know why you guys didn't do that. If you're going to fight back, you leave me no choice. Look out, Miss Yumiki. Are you all right? Don't hurt yourself. This room isn't large enough to fly around in. Please behave yourself. I can't give up. Look, this is bad. He's got a white arrow and one of Dr. Yuneda's red arrows in him. He's acting based on what the professor told him, so we can't talk any sense to him. This is all according to his plan, isn't it? Yes, we've got you involved in the simplest plan he came up with. We didn't plan on Mr. Hoshi and Miss Yumiki, but it won't be a problem. Please, you shouldn't move. Keep in mind, it's not really Nakami we're dealing with, but Dr. Yuneda. I think the angels know. I think they know. Let's be real. I think they know it's Muni. I think they do. I really think they do. I feel like Ogaro knows something. I feel like Ogaro knows. Even though Ogaro talked to Dr. Yuneda, I think Ogaro knows there's something about Muni. Ogaro has to know. Ogaro has to know. We know Ogaro can't really say anything about it, but just something in my gut tells me Ogaro knows that Muni is behind this. He has to know! Jesus, Ogaro has to know. Ogaro knows, because I think Ogaro mentioned Muni, there was something up with Muni a while back. So I think Ogaro knows that Muni is, I think he knows Muni is manipulating him. I really hope that, I really hope we get to see, in a flashback or something, that, a conversation between Ogaro and Muni. Please give it to us. I want to know! I want to know if Ogaro talked to Muni or not. Please tell me, damn it! Okay, let's keep going. I guess we just have to rest our hopes on Red. It's just great. He's the least reliable of all. Okay, now let's see if we're going to hit Dr. Yuneda. Of course not! Damn it, Mirai! I should have figured it would go this way. Yeah, we should have known we were going to get trolled like this. I'm surprised. You chose to shoot your white arrow without missing a beat. Well, yeah! Maybe it's because I listened to your ideas. That would mean that it was worth it. A white arrow? He was trying... Oh, it was the professor... I'm sorry, Yuneda dodged that shit. Maybe it's because I listened to your ideas. That would mean that it was worth it. A white arrow? He was trying to kill the professor? No way! Yuneda's the national treasure! You saw him vanish, right? Yeah, that's right. My bad. Yuneda vanished. It wasn't Mirai's fault. But... You fucking morons! You guys are fucking sheeple. Just answer one thing for me. You said that what's important to people is their future, but humanity will be extinct in 500 years, and it will be caused by science run amok. So why are you trying to change the course of science to push it away from that disastrous direction? Oh, that is a good question. Similar to what Tamari brought up, I think it was a couple of chapters ago. Like, if science has progressed that much in the future, why humans are able to control time itself? Where's the fucking time machines? Just saying. Because humanity's downfall is guaranteed. Well, yeah, at some point. Yeah, that's just called evolution, dumbass. Listen closely. The past cannot be changed. It is determined. Do you understand that? Okay, I can understand that. The past cannot be changed. It is determined. Do you understand that? Yeah, I can understand that. That makes sense because it's determined by what you do in the present moment. Once you do it, it's considered the past. Totally get it. The past can't be changed. That's obvious. It's not even something you need to understand. And when this moment passes, it becomes the past. Do you understand? Yeah. That too is obvious. In that case, from the beginning of the world, no, the universe to the to the end, everything is a series of moments. Whichever one you select is already the past in the very next moment. Still with me? Oh, okay, I understand what he's saying. It took me a second. So basically what he's saying is everything, like for example, everything in your life is a series of moments. Kind of think of it like one of those those RPG games where you like decide your path or whatever, or one of those one of those one of those interactive books or whatnot that you gives you one of those dating simulators. That's a better analogy. Think of it like it's one of those dating simulations, and based on the actions you choose on it determines how the story's going to be. That's what he's talking about. That makes a little bit of sense. Okay, I get what you say, because which path you ever select, or whatever you decide in the moment, whether it's to do drugs or not, or be with someone or not. Yeah, okay, I understand that. Still with me? Ooh, I like this next page here where you see like the mirror images of Mirai and Yaneda to kind of reflect what Yaneda is saying. I totally like that. That totally fits this. So the past doesn't change, but what happens next also becomes the past, so it's also already decided? Is that it? No, idiot, there's no what happens next. All moments are determined and exist together. Now I'm even more confused. Yeah, the sheeple are fucking stupid. They don't know. Yaneda, almost everyone lives in the present. They don't think the way you do. Thank you for saying this, Hoshi. The thing is people, I'm gonna say this. The majority of people are fucking stupid. I'm not just talking about Americans. I'm talking about the majority of people, period. They're fucking stupid, and they don't use critical thinking, so they don't understand what you're talking about, dude. I know it took me a second to get it, because at first I was just like, what the fuck are you talking about? But I totally get what he's saying. I get what Yaneda is saying. It just took me a second. I thought you weren't going to interrupt. You're right, I'm sorry, but Hoshi is correct. Most people think that, and most people live in the moment. What the professor is saying is something that only a god who has seen humanity from start to finish can say. There's that motherfucker Muni. Is that the deepest your understanding can go? Then think of it this way. Thousands of years, millions of years, these are but a blink to the universe. And within that blink, birth and extinction exists in infinite numbers. Now this makes more sense to me. I totally understand this. So basically what Yaneda is talking about, because the universe has existed for God knows how long, and there's multiple galaxies in the universe that we still haven't found. And so what he's saying is thousands of years and millions of years, that's nothing in the universe. They're just little blips in time. And within that blink, or that little bits of time there, birth and extinction of like species, planets, stars, exist in infinite numbers. That makes sense. I can totally understand. That makes a lot more sense to me compared to what he was saying before. Because that kind of, because like I get this instantly. The other shit like that he was talking about, that kind of confused me at first. But this makes sense to me. Infinite? Yeah, it's always happening because there's the birth and death of stars. There's the birth and extinction of planets. There's birth and extinction of various species of life, bacteria, plants, everything. That's just how the universe works. I'm sorry, but I don't think I'm smart enough to understand. What? Mirai, how do you not understand this, but you understood the other analogy the Yaneda was talking about? Even I understood the fucking universe analogy. Oh my god! How do you not understand this? I'm so fucking confused. How do you not understand this, Mirai? That's fine. Your lack of understanding is not a problem. Between 1 and 200 years from now, I will be proven correct, and the people will understand it is already determined. I am merely pursuing the actions necessary for that moment. That's fine. That just means that's your ideal future. For the world, for others, for the future, whatever cause you want to give it, it's ultimately for yourself. All human beings, including yourself, live only for their own sake. Ooh! I see what you did here. Oba. The ideal future that each individual envisions is different. How close they get to those ideals is the definition of happiness. This is beautiful! This is so beautiful! Oh my god, and it is so true. And I gotta say, something that Oba and Obata have done in Platinum End compared to Death Note that I gotta really respect is how they push the envelope with the definitions of especially like ideals and happiness. Really love it, especially in this arc of the manga. They've really definitely pushed it. They've actually pushed it. They pushed like the definition of justice. They pushed the definition of beauty and appearance and love and happiness. And you gotta respect that. I love what they've been doing here. And I really goddamn love it. Oba and Obata, great stuff here. I really love this. Let's keep going here. Your ideal is to prevent creating a false god through this process and to have no god at all. That will cost too many human lives. My ideal is to keep the number of sacrifices as low as possible, and that ties directly into my concept of happiness. The future is the accumulation of the present and not determined. I will win my own future by piercing you. Yeah! Yes! I love what Mirai just said here. I love it. I love that the thing is what Mirai is talking about is great. He's just like, fuck the future. I'm focusing on the present. I'm focusing on the right here, right now. And I'm going to protect these lives right here, right now. And and the way I'm going to do it is by killing you, motherfucker. That's great shit. The white arrow again? He can just fly away, right? Yeah, nobody wins if they both shoot white. And, you can talk a bull game now, but I said that I looked into you, didn't I? It's done now, look. Oh, Yaneda! That's a low fucking blow, man. Oh, man, he got Saki, and he has, Nakamai, like, pointing a white arrow at her. Dude, that is some low blow shit! Oh, this is gonna be hard, man. I have this feeling, like, one or two things is gonna happen. Either Saki's going to die, and Mirai's gonna stick with his views, and it will actually make it easier for Mirai to become God, or the other thing that is going to happen is Yumiki's gonna sacrifice herself for Saki. I really could, unless Yumiki is tied up, which I don't think she. We'll have to wait until next month to see. I think I really am leaning towards Yumiki sacrificing herself for Saki. That's for sure. That's what I'm guessing. But let's see if let me just see where we were at the end of this portion. I could be wrong. Because Yumiki has an injured shoulder, so... Yeah, you know what? Unless Yumiki is tied up, she's gonna sacrifice herself for Saki. I'm calling that now. Unless Yumiki is tied up, she gotta sacrifice herself for Saki. But, either that, or if, like, Nakamai's red arrow, Yoneda's red arrow, stops, working, that would be really interesting as well. But, anyway, let me, give you my thoughts on, this chapter. First of all, I really want to know what Aguro is hiding in regards to Muni, because we know Aguro is hiding something. It's based on, this was a while ago when we asked Aguro. I think it was, yeah, we asked Aguro about Muni. I don't remember how many chapters this was ago, but it was definitely a while ago. We asked Aguro about Muni, and Aguro knows something about Muni. So, I got a feeling Aguro knows that Muni's endgame is to destroy the Angel Realm. I just had this feeling that that's what the case is, and I think Aguro knows that Muni is manipulating Yoneda. I just had this feeling that that's the case. And I really can't wait to find out if that's true. Really can't wait for this shit. Anyway, let's get to the main stuff, the good stuff up in here. And that is the conversation between Mirai and Yoneda. Oh my god. The shit that came out of my boy Mirai's mouth. That was so fucking deep. I really love what he's been saying about happiness, about his ideal happiness. I really love it. I love how he's been building upon it the last couple of chapters. I think it's fantastic. The other thing that the other thing that I thought was interesting, and Yoneda's been goddamn deep as well throughout this arc, let's be real. I really did like how Yoneda was talking about time itself, and how he kind of sees time. I thought that was kind of interesting, because basically what Yoneda is seeing is Yoneda is seeing the bigger picture of things, while basically in the case of Mirai, it's basically like the big picture versus the small picture, or like the short term versus the long term. That's the better way of saying it. This is like the short term versus the long term, and I'm really glad that Mirai freaking said, like, look, dude, you are thinking about like 500 years in the future. I'm thinking about what's going on right now and protecting the people right now. Like, you're freaking insane. I understand you want to prepare for the long term, but motherfucker, I'm going to protect these people right now, and do what I can to protect their happiness, which I thought was great. But I'm very curious about what you guys thought about this chapter and how Mirai is focusing on individual happiness, compared to Yaneda, who is being extremely selfish if you think about it. And what do you think about what's gonna happen? And what do you think about what's gonna happen with Saki next month? And do you guys agree with me that Oguro knows something? Obviously, Oguro knows something about Muni. Do you think Oguro knows that Muni is manipulating Yaneda, and that there's a bigger picture going on with Muni? I really got this feeling that Yaneda might not be the end game. He might not. The end game might actually be Muni. I just got this feeling in the pit of my stomach that Muni might be the end game. Very curious what you guys think. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. If you love what I'm doing, and want to help keep this channel alive so I can keep bringing you more Platinum End content, there's a few ways you could do that. You can donate to my PayPal, Cash App, Patreon, GoFundMe, purchase something on my Amazon wishlist. All is in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow me on Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, follow me on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye!